Hi Sagittarius, this is your weekly reading from May the 2nd to May the 9th. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. That'd be super, super helpful. And if it doesn't, then check your moon or rising sign. As you could be in that energy as well this week. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's kind of been here, kind of supporting, viewing, anything that you're kind of doing, you know, liking, commenting, anything like that. I really, really appreciate it. I love you guys all so much. All right, well, let's get into it right away. Okay, so we have the King of Wands here to start off with this general energy of the read. For some of you, this is what I'm feeling here, Sag. Again, King or Queen, doesn't really matter for me. It's about just this masculine energy, male, female. I don't read genders, but the King is more of the masculine energy, the more of the masculine side of things. And I think this is kind of you this week. You're feeling that maybe creative drive. You're maybe feeling really in your element this week, in the fire element, specifically in that creative kind of energy, and that creative kind of juice here. You have the Chariot followed by the King of Wands as well, which kind of means that you're kind of full speed ahead. I don't know what kind of is going on this week with you, but it feels good. It feels like an energy kind of boost here. You're kind of getting back into your flow and getting back into things a little bit here. It's interesting because we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Two of Pentacles reversed right after, which is interesting because it kind of means here maybe a need for spending too much a little bit, or we're not getting a financial offer that we hoped for. So even though we have this creative energy, maybe we have to maybe let go of finances a little bit to focus on something more creative, or kind of focus on a job that we kind of want here. Because it seems like our spending might be a little off. So I just kind of want to get more information on kind of what that is, why it's asking you to maybe, why you might be spending too much here, Sag. What's this Knight of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles reversed? Get the Knight of Cups energy. So someone might be coming towards you kind of with an offer here, or support. Maybe it's financial support, so maybe to help you out a little bit. Maybe this is financial support to go after your goals, or to go after kind of something you kind of want here. But it seems like there's this energy of someone kind of coming to give you this offer. If not, I think what the cards are trying to say here is connect more to the emotional side of things, stop worrying kind of about money, in the sense of, I know it's hard to say it's don't worry about money, Sagittarius, but it kind of is saying if it's emotionally fulfilling here, if it's going to bring you something new emotionally, and maybe it's time to kind of go towards that and not thinking about specifically just money. Because I feel like if we're kind of following that path anyways, if we're following kind of you know, what makes us have that drive, what makes us passionate, what makes us, you know, we're in that energy, we're in our element, money kind of just comes towards us anyways. But I kind of feel like there's this fear that it won't come towards you here. But yeah, again, just kind of go after that emotional side here, support yourself emotionally, because it seems like we're not walking away from something. What are we not walking away from? What is Sagittarius not walking away from? Really not walking away. Wow. Two cards. You have the Eight of Cups here, and you also have the Six of Swords. There's something here we're not leaving behind. Really not leaving behind. Not moving somewhere, not moving on. It's interesting because the general energy of your reading was feeling that passion, feeling that drive, feeling that focus again here. But maybe there's some residual stuff we're still sticking on to here. There might be some old mental blocks that you're having kind of with the Ace of Swords here. Maybe there's some mental mentality that we're kind of talking about here, or focus, because it seems like we're whatever it is we're not walking away from, whatever it is we're not moving on from here, it's going to drive us into somewhere of mental clarity. because it looks like you're going to have more, you know, you're going to be able to sleep more, feeling less anxious about things here. And I think when you kind of get this drive back, when you get this King of Wands energy, this Chariot energy, to push forward and kind of stop worrying so much kind of when the money will come in or things like that, it seems like you're kind of, things will just be a lot more easier for you. It's interesting. Can I get more on this not walking away from? It seems like you're gonna have, it seems like we're having a hard time pushing forward past kind of this old, maybe stuck mental energy that we were having here. This, I don't know, I keep kind of feeling this kind of, this head battle with us here, because we have the Moon card reversed, which is all about kind of truth, truth coming to the surface, our delusions, things that fear kind of evaporating kind of away from us. We're starting to see the truth of the matter. And the Fool reverse, which means a little bit of fear of having a new start. It seems like you're almost fearing this, maybe fearing this new direction. Maybe some of it is fearing that it won't be financially stable enough for you, or that you won't be making enough money to kind of live or suspend here. But I want you to feel like you have the power to move on. I want you to have the power to kind of start anew here and kind of feel like you're kind of having this fresh start. Because I feel like there's so much anxiety around the fact of this fresh start. And so much mental kind of fear and mental kind of delusion, in the sense of being like talking to ourselves in a way where we feel like we can't do it, or like our mind kind of tries to keep us safe from doing something new and exciting. But I just kind of feel this energy. I want you kind of to be brave this week, and I want you to trust that you are manifesting the things that you are manifesting here. Because with the Magician reversed, it kind of talks about stalled manifestations, kind of stands like we're not in our manifesting power right now. And I think this is really a big kind of mental shift that you need to have here, a mental shift to be, to throw in a little trust here, a little trust into the universe, trust that you kind of are manifesting the things you want to manifest here. Because when we have that moment of feeling like it, putting all that worry and kind of putting all that energy kind of out into the universe, right? This, I won't make it, I won't do this, you know, it kind of becomes a reality, right? Remember the energy, the thoughts that you're kind of putting out. It kind of reminds me of like how we're talking, if you ever seen those experiments where they talk to plants and they see how differently they kind of react to specific words. And I feel like that's the same kind of energy we're kind of talking about here. Take note of the words, the care, the compassion that you were kind of telling yourself here, right? What we kind of believe we deserve, what we feel for ourselves. You know, walk away from this kind of idea that we can't be this King of Wands, that we cannot be this creative force, this creative energy. We can be kind of this powerhouse here if we really want to be, if that's our true calling, if we feel so. And don't fear this new start. I don't know, I just keep getting these like stories kind of in my head right now, like how we talk about ourselves and the people that are like really, really successful that are coming through. And they talk about, yeah, I just kind of believed in myself so deeply that I knew like it was gonna, like I saw something from Jenny Nicholas, or she was like, or Shide, or like, oh, I'm, you know, like I went to LA with $1,500 to my name and I didn't know how it was going to work out. I didn't know, but it's kind of those kind of stories is what I'm kind of feeling here. Is kind of that guttural belief in ourselves that if this is the right thing for me, if this feels right for me, then I trust that enough to kind of push forward this way. I trust forward to believe in myself, to feel like this king, to know that kind of energy is going to manifest the right things for me here. And not solely just on money or how much, you know, how much money you're going to make or things like that. Might be some information coming in with the Page of Swords here. Maybe someone's going to come talk to you. Can I see what this information kind of coming in is? Someone might actually come in with some help here, maybe financially, maybe some support in the situation. Anyways, just kind of get this message. that there's just going to be this kind of, especially with the Five of Pentacles here reversed, someone's going to come through to help you with that, come through to help you maybe with the shift of mindset, or in general just to help you be like, hey, you know what, I see that you are following your goals and dreams, I want to support you in some way. I don't know, it feels like something like that kind of energy. Sagittarius, you're going to feel like that support system there. We have the Page of Wands reversed, and we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Again, I think here, and I will reiterate this again, especially with these kind of cards that are coming out here, followed by Judgment, followed by the Seven of Pentacles here. It feels like a sense of renewal of enthusiasm for life, and a sense of renewal of this, your ideas or your thoughts, or kind of planting the seeds of kind of where you want to go here. Because what I'm feeling with this Knight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles, what I feel is we just don't believe in ourselves enough. We're not just believing that, you know, this dream, this wish, whatever we're putting our energy to here, Sag, is going to bring us what we want, is going to feel confident that, you know what, I'm going to be enthusiastic about this fresh start, I'm going to be ready, I'm going to be going, you know, I'm feeling that my fruits of my labor is going to be successful. And whether this Page of Pentacles is an idea you have, or a career shift, or anything like that, it just kind of feels like we're holding on to, like, just, we're not feeling excited kind of about a change here, or something new like that. It's interesting, this is going to be the Judgment time. It's going to be Judgment if you can kind of look at the hard work that you've already done, and not see it as kind of like a failure, or not see it as like something new, but see it in the sense, not like a failure of something like a what am I trying to say here? Not feeling like it's a starting over energy, but in the sense of just the judgment of being like, okay, can I switch my mental mentality? Can I change that mental focus to be of one that's receiving, instead of one that's, you know, just fearing everything that's going to come around me? One that it's like, I'm excited for where life takes me. I have this new enthusiasm here. And I feel like that's the kind of block, that's the thing we're not moving away from. That's the stuff that we're having a hard struggle with this kind of fresh start here, is that the fear is still kind of attached to where we're going and where this may lead, and everything. And I feel like that fear is causing so much anxiety for you. And once we kind of let go of that, we kind of surrender a little bit, that mental focus will kind of come here for you, and that anxiety will kind of, you know, it's like second guessing anxiety will kind of dissipate for us. For Sagittarius, please. For Sagittarius, please. For Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. Sorry, I fell. Oh. All right. So the Starseed Oracle we have is I'm sorry. So I'm sorry here. Defenselessness, raiding past wrongs, uprooting. We're living in a divisive times. We are hurt and triggered, and we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find a true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside the right and wrong. As souls, we remember unity and yearn for it here on Earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which we both and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, the hate, the wounds, the separations, the severings, the wrongs, the sadness. You may be called to explore how your ancestors or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. To say I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it. to be part of healing rather than the perception of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame, it's about unwinding the pattern that has got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or healing work of your ancestral line. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? Right, like what are we being called here? How are we, this big shift that I was kind of talking about here, this big kind of mental focus, you know, there's something we're kind of holding on to here. There's something we are kind of feeling kind of deep in our gut that's not allowing us to kind of clear the air to kind of move forward here. And I think this could also be forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for other people that maybe have wronged you, you know, in your life, or your own wrongs here, or some kind of energy of maybe something you've done that you feel like you don't deserve to kind of have a fresh start or have things kind of work out for you. So maybe take some time to reflect on that this week and feel that energy. Okay, and then you got second chakra, Archangel Ariel, intimacy, creativity. The second chakra vibrates in this energy of beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and great comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative, to let yourself reach out to unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may be a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others, nurturing yourself, can flow freely. You can now open yourself to emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself. Be ready to receive this affection and camaraderie from resonant souls around you. And I think that's what we're talking about with the Knight of Cups here, plus with all this creative energy happening here. It's a time to nurture that side of ourselves, that creative side, and I think it's going to be the way to push us forward here, Sagittarius. And maybe this is someone coming in to nurture you here, or we were talking about that Page of Swords as well. Someone's kind of coming in to kind of help you through that. All right, Sag, this was your weekly reading. I hope this helped.